Marina.
I had a scary situation with the body yesterday morning. And I guess I've realized this before, but what I realize is while this system is continually with this busy mind trying to fix, always trying to fix, especially my health, blah, 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 blah. And yesterday it was a real aha that, while that's happening, the body's not happy because it's like there's no one home. Like it it's just do you know what I mean? It feels like there's this constant anxiety and mental busyness. So just yeah, that's it. That's just like it felt like a bit of a wake up call to uh, bring myself back to present moment.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, lucky.
yeah, because it fixing it from the well-meaning mind and thoughts is not working.
Oh, what a deep sea. Fantastic. Mhm.
In fact, it felt so strong yesterday that it's like if I keep doing this, the body won't keep going. And I mean, I laugh, but it's I guess I laugh just out of the seeing of it. Um, I mean, it's not going to last anyway forever, but for now. So yeah, coming back to what's important.
Mhm. Oops. Oh, wait 1 sec. There's a mozzie right in front of. Oh, I think it offered itself.
Yeah, I can also see that fear that comes into the system around health. It's not mine. It's 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 old trauma, generational trauma, and it comes in hard. And yeah, yeah. So and it does the same with my mum, does the same with my brother.
Mm.
It's interesting.
Good to see. So good.
Yeah, I've sort of seen a bit, but like yesterday, it just sort of fully like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Mm. Can you just say a little bit more of what you've seen? Just widen it a bit out if you like to. I think it would be good. Makes the net bigger.
just, just that uh, the nervous system, the trauma held from that those patterns, they just feel very strong,
Yeah.
very strong.
Mm.
And when I was well, it's fine. When I was younger, fine. But these last several years, I've had the chronic fatigue, and then I've had, blood pressure and blah 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 blah. Anxiety. There's all this, and the theme here is just continually working with, what diet's best, and extreme
Oh, yeah, but
extreme.
my question was more, what was the seeing? The pattern we know, we've talked about it so many times,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you said there was a seeing.
Just seeing that it's just a loop that goes round and round and round,
Yeah. Mm.
and the loop can't be fixed from the loop.
No.
There's no fixing. There's just this,
Mm. Mm.
and it happens.
Mm.
And so my work, if you will, is to step back from that and not be in that loop. Step back and go,
Ah,
oh, okay, this is interesting. It's not
yeah.
personal. It's not Marina's. I don't
Mm.
own it. Or,
Wow. Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And after all these years of doing it and sort of half seeing it, but yesterday just
Yeah.
kind of, whoa, okay.
Oh, I
This,
get it.
yeah,
It's like my experiences with all these patterns. Sometimes there's an aspect of a pattern has been seen, but it's not all the way round, and all of a sudden, it's as if you look from a slightly different angle, and
yeah,
whoa, another big opening. We might have talked about that for years, but all of a sudden, whoa, another window opens and another seeing comes in. I don't know if that makes sense to you. That's my
yeah,
experience.
yeah, yeah,
It's sometimes it's like, wow, I don't know if I even think that I've seen it, but all of a sudden something opens up. Wow, I had never seen it like this. I
yeah,
find it very exciting, these
yeah,
openings. Wow,
yeah.
talked about it so many times and
Oh, over
was
and over. Yeah,
over and over, and it was a big seeing already, but all of a sudden, whoop, something else opened and wow, deeper.
yeah,
Very exciting. Find that very exciting.
yeah,
Mm. Very, very happy to hear that. Because we can see how strong it. If you want to look at life itself or existence itself, or this whole mystery of life, it's on automatic, isn't it?
yeah,
That
yeah,
idea that there could be somebody or there is somebody that has a say in anything is such a trap in a way. See, that's where it starts. The moment that it really believes deeply, and how many beliefs are there in that there's a choice or that it should or could be different, and that there's a possibility of changing, fixing, getting rid of. Wow, it feeds on that.
yeah,
Maybe that's part of existence. I don't know. Maybe there are other timelines where the seeing is so clear and where it doesn't go there. Could definitely be because we have a knowing of that, most of us. But I just love to look at that or into that again and again. This idea of um, that one that there is one that can do something about anything. It's yeah. I'm not sure. Are you frozen? You're frozen. Am I frozen too? Can you? No, I'm not frozen. Marina, that's frozen. Yeah.
yeah. Am I frozen? Because you're frozen.
Yes.
But
Oh, now you're moving again. Oops, now you're gone. Anyway, good. That idea, we can look at that all together also again. That idea that there is somebody that could do or that is responsible, that is in charge of existence itself. There you are again.
yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. So deeply ingrained, so deeply, to deep belief in that. Yeah, that, and the harshness and the hardness that comes with that is huge. The stress, the anxiety, all of
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
fear is huge, is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little mouse in a little
In a rat
wheel,
race.
around
Yeah.
and
Yes.
round.
Hamster, the hamster in the
That's
wheel.
there, and then realize, oh, okay, I'm in the wheel, and then stepping back.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Stepping back. And then it's like, wow, the wheel is spinning and spinning and spinning, and whoa, what a mystery.
Yeah.
And then it's like, choop, then it's caught in there again, and it's spit out again, back and forth to the last breath. And then it might start all over again.
Oh, no,
I
so
don't
bad.
know if there's ever a last breath. Who knows, you know? Who
Yeah.
knows? Who
Yeah.
knows? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just to step back as often as possible.
Whenever it becomes clear, yeah. Whenever there is the grace of seeing, oh my God. And I say grace is because you can't do it. It comes when it comes, isn't it? It comes when it comes.
Yeah, but it can be a priority
Yeah,
to,
but even that, where, if if you go a little further, it can be a priority. How come that you and me are interested in that and our neighbors not?
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, how does a priority come into life? How, I mean, I can, when I look back my life, this interest and this curiosity has always been there. And at the same time, it got bigger and bigger and bigger.
yeah, yeah,
So, but I can't say that I've chosen that or that yeah, I don't know how it came. I don't know. And I don't know why I was the only one in the family, for example, like this. I have no clue. I don't know.
mm,
Yeah. So it's just kind of something to look at. It's the same with when you're born or when you grow. Why does one get blonde hair and the other one gets black hair? Even in the same family.
mm,
Maybe, and if father and mother are the same, you know, it's exactly the same in a way. Why does one get the interest to play the piano and the other doesn't want to do anything? Why does one carry so much trauma and the other doesn't? Well,
mm,
it's, yeah. I mean, you can go in whichever direction you want to. And I'm not saying it doesn't seem like that we make decisions. It doesn't, of course, it's all of a sudden, but I don't know why I choose the chocolate cake and you choose the strawberry cake.
mm, mm.
And we can have a long discussion about it. Why and how. We do that, we have
Yeah,
lots of reasons. Yeah.
yeah, but doesn't help or do anything anyway.
No, it doesn't. And I mean, it is entertaining, maybe, or whatever. It doesn't much matter. I'm just, yeah, this exploration or this looking into what is doing all of this.
Mm, mm.
When does that sense of I come in and claim
Yeah,
claim that it's been responsible for this and that, and for health, and for intelligence and not intelligence, and for what it's done in its life, and all that. Where does that come from?
mm,
Why does one person have high blood pressure and the other doesn't? Why does one person have, whatever it is?
yeah,
Yeah. It's such a deep subject. And you've been to many retreats. We have explored that so many times.
mm,
So, so, so many times. I love that subject, actually. Then I love what physicists and now some other people also from the science
Yeah, the
background say.
Bruce Lipton and Dispenza.
Yeah, yes, all those people who have explored, yeah, and scientists even, that definitely. I mean, Dispenza and Bruce Lipton, they say it's all about belief. I don't know if they say there is no choice, but the
No,
physicists, quantum physicists, definitely
they
they
do.
say yes. But anyway, it's a huge subject, so it's nice that there is a seeing or looking into from
Yeah,
many places.
yeah,
Yeah. And maybe, at least in my case, it was like that. When that became really clear, it gave such a huge relief because in my personal system there was a harshness. It was like so hard towards itself,
yeah, yeah,
believing deeply that it was in charge,
yeah,
deeply that it had a choice, and was frustrated because with every choice it made, it didn't work. Nothing worked.
yeah.
So,
That's how it's been here. Yeah,
yeah, so I've been very grateful for the opportunity to look into that again and again and again and again. What is it that makes a tree grow? What is it that makes a human grow? What is it, what makes anything grow? And yeah, is there anybody that has a say in how it should be, could be? Yeah, I can't find that, but I'm so happy to look again and again. So because I know the danger of making these statements. I wouldn't want to go into that trap. So it is like you see it or you don't see it, I guess. Huh? So yeah. And then there's, wow, when it opens up, it's just such a grace. And my system experiences it as relief. Wow, far out. Mm. Yeah, so I'm very, very happy to hear that there was a seeing, and
mm.
maybe that something softened.
Yeah, and it's running now. I can feel there's the system. There's some fear running right now,
Mhm.
but it's yeah, yeah. It's just that okay. Step
Mm.
back. Which is okay.
So it's sensations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I won't take it away from you, but what is it that calls it fear? So there's sensation.
Yeah, the sensation right now is like a uh, feeling of holding, feeling of
Holding,
in the heart,
holding,
the solar plexus, like a
holding in the heart and the solar plexus. Yeah. See, that's much more.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I can imagine. Oh, and I can imagine that's pretty intense.
yeah.
Mm, yeah. And are there other sensations too in what you call your body?
Um, yeah, it's the same in the arms, but legs, there's no holding, I don't think.
No
So it's
holding?
no, I don't think no, it doesn't feel that way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you describe how it is when there's no holding in the legs, for example? Okay, do you have some more words?
Well, the cells in there are happy.
Oh,
The cells are happy. You know, like those
ah,
little smiley faces. Yeah.
yeah. Yes, I get it.
And they're very grounded, very solid.
Far out. All of your legs?
Yeah.
Far out. Hmm. How is it to hang out there for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really nice that you invited us to feel that.
Yeah.
That is there too, you know. Yeah. So there's that holding in the solar plexus and the heart. And I don't know if it's still like that. Let's just see if it's still the same.
Yeah, my tummy is a little more, feels more relaxed.
Hmm.
Yeah, somewhat.
Hmm. And the heart?
About the same.
About the same. Okay. And then go back to the legs.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was very yummy. I like that.
And I can sense that what the body wants is movement.
Oh,
And I give
good.
that to myself when, like when I'm aware of it, I give that to myself. But it often
Fantastic.
comes out of like, oh, I can't not move. I can't not
Hmm.
move. I have to.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Cool. Really wonderful. So inviting the system to come out of a freeze.
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. So I would just suggest, you can right now and while we're here together and, in our time together here, you can just play and include a bit more of your body. And I
Yeah,
mean, it might change, it might not um, the whole time happy cells in the legs. I don't know, but movement has come in and it's a good
yeah,
place to hang out your legs.
yeah, yeah.
I I liked it.
Very solid. I have very solid big legs.
Oh,
But
fantastic.
yeah, they're,
Fantastic.
they're very solid.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Micah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you. Thanks, Marina. Mm. Andrea,
Hi.
hello.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, such a pleasure to engage like this.
Mm. Ooh. You know, you're welcome to speak, but you really don't have to.
No.
Mm.
I mean, there are a lot of curiosities, but there's not really a topic. And I was just wanting to see if there's something bubbling up between us. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot rushing through. But it's just, I'm just in awe, and it's just like a noticing of beauty and the immenseness of being, and yeah. Yeah, and this fascination, how, I mean, in my last dance class, in the end, I offer like touch in small groups, and they had just 4 or 5 minutes each, and almost every group took like 2 or 3 minutes for talking to find what they would like to be touched, and then after this, when they came to silence, it was like eternity opened up in these 1 or 2 minutes that have been left. Yeah. And it's really when I come together with people. I met a friend the other day, and I found myself in this talking loop again. And it's, I mean, there's no judgment, and there was no nothing wrong in that. But afterwards, there was a little regretting, like, hey, we know it better. Why don't we stop? Why? I mean, it's just a curiosity. Why sometimes, I mean, it's as if there's a really strong, like, being sucked into this, being distracted through talking.
Has a strong momentum that it's a strong pattern, huh? For most of us. And quite often, you know, silence can cause discomfort for people. Not knowing what to do and holding still can be very, very uncomfortable. So going slowly with that maybe too. Maybe, you know, maybe. But just that it's noticed. Wow. That's, again, it's just, wow. Something actually would love to develop something new. Isn't it? I find that fantastic. Life's intelligence again.
Yeah.
Like you said, curiosity, you know. Life itself, curious. There's some discomfort in there. Let's see if we can play differently. So life playing.
In a playful way, and not in a way it needs to be different. Yeah.
That does not work. That's the old again.
Yeah.
See, it's immediately relief.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's that harshness that has come into our lives. And is slowly dissolving into comfort.
And now with more and more like in a way landing here, I noticed that I want to share and I feel grief coming up.
Oh, welcome. Welcome. Just be with that for a moment.
And release at the same time, or
Yeah.
and release that it's allowed to be here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Brings tears to my eyes too. No fixing, no changing, no trying to get rid of. Just whatever wants to flow, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever wants to come into flow, actually. All these little holdings here and there.
And with it, there comes a seeing that there's still an underlying judgment in regards to, I mean, to give you a short overview, my son with his depressive state, there's still a judgment that I should do something.
Yeah. And how nice that that can come and be here. Yeah. You know, there's also that, I mean, I just like to say something about that too. So that it's, maybe you know, but who knows, it just wants to be spoken. That idea that one shouldn't do anything, or it's because that's also that's not how it's meant to be by existence or life. It's like, you're the mother and you do whatever you can. It's just sometimes it's from where the doing comes. When it comes from guilt, have to do something, or when there's that harshness behind it, that's really good to be seen. Because we know whenever there's harshness or an idea of how it should be, could be, that produces a lot of pressure.
In my case, it feels like as if there's a suspicion or suspiciousness that which is like, da kommt so eine Unterstellung.
Oh, okay.
That I'm back into my old numbness. I mean, my old, the state I found myself in, and in the past.
Yeah.
And
Can you
this
say about it? Just so that I get it a little, I'm not 100% sure if
yeah, I mean, for me, it's also just very subtle.
Yes, it's cool. Let's make it a bit bigger so that we see more, if you like to.
Yes, I'm happy that it has space.
That it comes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's this suspicion that in this system, there's still something that in regards to where I find my son at, that dissociation or looking away happens here.
Okay.
And but when I find myself engaging from the wrong place, I immediately take my hands off.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic.
I don't find other words, or there are no other words to.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
And so it's not ever present, and I'm happy that we gave it space to emerge.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm moving from a space. I mean, we told him that we want him to move out of our space. And there, it comes from a place of knowing that it is the next step.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah.
But then every once in a while, there's like, hey, where's our connection gone?
Okay. Let's have a look. Where is the connection? Mhm. Mhm. Would this be the first time that you're not living with him if he
No,
moves
no,
out?
no. He moved out very early.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back 2 years ago when he felt like something is out of kilter.
Mm.
And it was never our problem to let go of each other and still being in touch. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a huge invitation to let go of everything I ever thought I know.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, everything that's not real.
Everything that's not real.
Mm.
And to approach him from a complete new state. And I once said, like, what even is your son? And I mean, this feels really brutal in a way. And even though I know it's true, but there are layers
Oh,
you can't
tons.
overlook.
No, no, you can't overlook.
Yeah.
You've had a body grow in you. I mean, how more intimate can it get? And not only that, then you have nurtured it and you've taken care day and night, even when they could do by themselves already a whole thing, but they're always on your mind. So, I mean, how close and how intimate can it get with another being? So that's just nature.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. You can't just throw that away. But all the concepts of being what it means to be a good mother or father, or that is all the stuff that that creates strange stuff. But the other is, wow, it's just, you've had a body grow in you. You've taken care about that for a long, long, long time.
And in a way, he chose to be exact, or some
thing brought him back here again.
Yes. Yes.
And it was
Yeah.
not me telling him, hey, come home or anything.
Mm.
Not at
No.
all. I mean,
No.
and it was
Mm.
not even our home. I mean, I'm living at Yatrin's place, or Yatrin's place became Yatrin and my place. So, yeah, but this is just in addition. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 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 So that suspicion, is that about if it's right for him to move, or what is that about? Or is
No,
that
it's more, the core of it is more that it is exactly at the core where I can be like really shattered in my being.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with him, actually.
Seems
Cool.
like, yeah.
Cool. Mhm. Mm. Is it shattered right now?
No.
Cool. Wow. Mhm.
And it's more like these residues, like when it goes there, and the same with the topic around Yatran, it's like the ground becomes really shaky.
Yeah. Yes. Mhm.
Became.
Yeah. Past.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm. How does it feel right now, that which became shattered?
Simply butt on the sofa, feet here, whole body like,
Good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Good. Gosh, let's just really savor that. Mm.
And you asked for the connection, and something is still with that, like the connection with my son.
Mhm.
And it's good to have this time and space here, because it's really like with this friend I just reported, it's okay, this is how these two bodies, Physical systems meet right now, and there's nothing to do about it.
Mhm. Mhm.
And as everything, it will change.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
time-space continuum I'm not aware of right now, and I cannot know. Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
thank you, because I mean it's lingering somewhere in the body. It's
still.
no, it
No,
was.
it was. It was. Yes, it was. Mm.
Yeah. Phew.
Mm.
Yeah, good. Feels for me it feels complete for now.
Mm. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, so grateful and happy
Mm.
that you come to Europe.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm coming to Europe, Holland.
And just on
Yeah.
a practical note, I tried to click the flyer option on your
Yeah.
homepage and it didn't
Yeah.
work. The flyer
Okay.
for the retreat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I will register via Facebook.
Thank you very much for letting us know.
Yeah.
Eva is working on it. She's not an expert with website, and I don't have anybody who really knows how to do it. So she's doing her best. I'm very grateful that she's trying to figure it always out. So if you can be patient with
Yeah,
that,
of
she will
course.
find a way. I know she's very, very clever. she will find a way to get it clear. But thanks for letting us know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Love, love.
love.
We will also send an email out again, but there has been an email already. So if anybody isn't on the email list and would like to be on the email list, please subscribe. Oh, Daniela.
Hi. No,
Hi.
I pinned the wrong one. Wait a second. I lost you. Yeah. Now, hi.
Ah,
I love this topic with about this. I am in charge. That's really.
yeah.
I think my whole life it's that thing I have to do, and this guilt thing is on top of that.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and I know that there are a lot of moments I really recognize it more, I will say, not,
Yes.
and I'm really interested to know it in every cell, not to discussion here in this.
Fantastic. Fantastic, Bettina.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. So let's just start very simply. Who's in charge of your body? It's also a good one for Marina.
I can go with that the sperm and the egg. That's clear, no? That something is going on, and then
Yes.
and then I
Yes.
there was a childhood, I know, but I can't remember, so there's not so
Yeah.
much. And then there is this thing you have to. You are.
Yes.
If you
When
eat too
did
much,
that come in?
yeah.
When did that come in?
When?
Mm.
Yeah, it's always there.
You,
When there
you
is
have
it's when there is
memory?
unpleasant feeling in the body, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I recognized also afterwards most, but
Yeah.
yes, it's clear.
Yes. So who is responsible for that uncomfortable feeling? Where does that come from?
I spoke what it's showing up. When I have eat too much, then I am responsible for that unpleasant feeling in my belly, perhaps.
Yes.
So that's a loop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
No.
who is, let's just see, who is responsible for that? Who or what makes you overeat?
I think also a unpleasant feeling in the body.
Unpleasant feeling in the body. Mm. Yeah. Who is responsible for the unpleasant feeling in the body? Where does that come from?
Yeah, I don't know. It comes.
No, it's amazing. I mean, I'm looking myself,
Yeah.
we all know that. We all have pleasant and unpleasant sensations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we know also it always comes with the sense of I, doesn't it? It always speaks like I. And
Yes.
it's that it contracts itself. All of a sudden there is somebody there that then is in charge or responsible, isn't it? Before
Yes.
it's like, you've just, you're here and everywhere and, and then, boom, there it is. There it is. So where does that come from? Yeah, it's it's really incredible. Huh? I mean, we can say maybe it's conditioning or again, ancestry or
The genes.
the genes, all of that. Yeah, might be truth in everything, but in the end, we can't really say. Huh? We can't really say. What we maybe can say is when there's no discomfort, I mean, when it's relatively easy, everything flows more easy. We can
Yeah.
say that.
Then I can watch this body singing and dancing and
Yeah, laughing and
Yeah.
being friendly and kind and generous and all of it. Kissing and loving, all of that, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. And then out of the blue, something contracts. I mean, sometimes we can say, whoa, there was a word or a smell or a
Or
sound
thought.
or a thought or something was coming in and it would cause a contraction. We can say that. Where does that come from?
Thought
It's
from a
amazing.
thought.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Like we really can't pinpoint what is causing that.
Hmm.
See, and then there is that question that it comes. Who is then responsible for it all? Who or what makes you overeat? Okay, and then we can go back again, discomfort but is that who you are?
No, that happens. It could be
It
watched,
happens.
could be seen. It happened.
Yes, it happens.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my experience too.
Yeah.
It's my experience too. And I mean, I'm also again and again I'm looking because it comes so strongly in that sense of I and that it's responsible for anything. I just know that when it's all white and calm, it's so generous. It's loving and it flows and all is well.
All is well.
If it eats chocolate or not, it does not matter. Or, so okay, I can have that last hubs, but actually I'm full, or it's just it doesn't even come to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with a bit of contraction, not knowing, can be triggered by nothing, actually. Can be triggered by not much.
Not much.
Just a sound or a thought or whatever. All of a sudden, all these ideas about a human being come in. That's then called Bettina or Meike or whoever.
Mhm.
And that should be different.
Yes.
It's not all right the way it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my experience too. And who is doing all of that? Wow, that's
Yeah.
coming back to that miracle again. It's like, whoa, far out. It's doing it. I have no clue
That's right.
who.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
whole environment looks like you are the one. You have to. My uncle is passed last night. One of
Oh,
my uncles. In the last 2 years, it was really, really horrible for the whole environment of him, for my aunt and my cousins, because he was really ugly in his behaviors. He's crying one time, and the next time he's so bad and angry and shouting and wanting this not and that not, and I recognized, and there was the thought from the others, it has to be different, and he is not okay. Yeah, it was really obviously ja, sichtbar, klar.
Mm.
For
Mm.
me, from the outside, that he wasn't do it that all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when he does it, it was so hard for the others. Yeah, it was a, oh,
Yeah, I understand. I
yeah.
understand.
And the same is happening in me, no? When something is going on and the on other part wouldn't like that, or would it have
Yeah.
to be different?
Yes. And it's, you can see it's also not so easy from a contracted space to see clearly. The clear seeing comes in when
Yes,
it's
yes.
comfortable.
Yeah, and when it's more distance, not so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the distance comes, I mean, in my experience, when when there's comfort here.
Yes.
When everything is okay here, then I can see. Otherwise I can't see.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets confused immediately when there's that contraction.
Yeah.
And then it wants to fix and change, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Comes also with a sense of contraction.
Yes.
It's like, shit, it should be different. Not like this. Him screaming, give him some medication. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that is also interesting. If there's discomfort in us, and it seems like it's caused by a so-called other, then we're trying to fix there so that we have comfort again.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's a vicious cycle in a certain way. And then coming by grace back to clear seeing. And then you look, who's doing all of it? It's a joke, huh? From here, it's a joke. It's a joke to have an idea you could behave in a certain way. It's a joke. It's a joke to think a tree could be a flower. Can't. There's the information in its seed to become a tree. Like the flower has the information to become a flower. The human has the information to become a human. And it behaves exactly how life dictates.
Yes.
Life is the dictator. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
So the main thing is always to be more soft, more with everything, not to change it, but to be okay with every
See,
thought.
that comes again with the bigger picture when it's when the system is in more flow, let's say more comfort, then it can see. It can't see when it's contracted. It's nearly impossible. I mean, there are stages maybe, or levels, or, if it's a little bit contracted, there might be still clear seeing. But you see, when there is such a strong contraction, somebody can lose it. Totally, can kill somebody just in the blink of an eye, and then wake up afterwards and, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be that strong, that contraction. So we are the lucky ones that we had never to kill anybody so far. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that pathway. Definitely, I know that pathway.
Me too.
Yeah, I love that Byron Katie always invited into there. It's like, see if you can find everything in yourself. So, yeah, the softness comes and the kindness comes with when the system relaxes a bit.
Also, nothing that I can do.
Nothing that you can
Okay.
do. Nothing, when the doing comes
Mm.
from the sense that there is something wrong, then good luck. If the doing comes from itself, from its deepest source, from life itself, it's words are very tricky here. Words are very, very tricky here. But you know what I mean.
Yes.
It comes from that other place, that which holds the hand of the hamster. Then something can happen. Then something else happens. Then there's that big, big, big mama softness stepping in. So, it's all right. It's all right. You can be here.
Mm.
Yeah. And that comes with the seeing. That comes, then it comes all together. Then we can have a look. Even before we can't have a look.
Mm.
And there's contraction. We can even not go into this exploration. It's an interesting one.
Mm. Then
It
we have to
can-
do other things.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Then you're busy with fixing and changing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's only when it comes to peace here again, then something opens up into, oh, wow, I never seen that before. Hmm. Mm. So how does that look from here now? That sense of having to do something, having to fix yourself, change yourself, and the one who's doing it. How does it look from here?
It's coming in mentally, but
Yes.
now it has to sink in the cells to really, yeah, something like that. It feels a bit like
Yes.
it's here. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, because we got to mostly invite the mind also to understand. So that's quite often where it starts. Yeah. So what is the but about?
Could that really be like that? Yeah, my father is here. No, that's not the way. I can never expect that that's like that. It's not possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you let your father be there where he is? Can that be okay? Can there be a disagreement? What does that have to do with your father? Let's say it like that, it's your seeing. Yes, yes, Papa, it's fine. I understand.
Then and from the other side, there comes my children.
Yeah.
You have to do that, then you become that.
Yes, cool. Cool, guys, you go that way. You do what you do your business, I do my business.
Like here.
Yeah, and I love you.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah. It's an interesting thing too, if I have a deep seeing and then I want the others to have that seeing too, then
Not possible.
no, it's like this is here. This is how this system expresses, and this is how this system learns, how this system lives itself. And this is how that system lives itself. So it's like staying
I
here.
also have no saying in. Nothing.
No, nothing.
And I would like.
Yeah. See, have a look what that I is. See, that's the inquiry, Bettina.
Yeah.
That's
It's
an
the same. When I
ongoing.
watch my children and there is a contraction in me, So I want that
Mhm.
they be different, that I can feel better. So it's that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
And that I is again, it's a contracted sense
yeah.
in the system again. That's an I again.
Yeah. It's a contraction in my body. I noticed.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Wow, clear seeing.
Yeah.
It's wonderful seeing.
Mm.
A lot of seeing there right now. Mm. And who's doing all of it? Wow. Mm. And it doesn't mean that we're not using, that sense of I. It's because it seems like it's flowing between those two. Huh? Sometimes there's, oh gosh, oh, the generosity of life itself. Yes, of course, come in. Oh, all of it.
Yeah, and I can move easily in another way when it's not comfortable here, without blaming the others. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Yes. And then the next moment it goes holter-die-polter.
yeah, harshness.
Yes. Life. And then some of us have at least a sense or a knowing, whatever you want to call that, of something beyond,
Yeah,
which is we can't speak about.
no,
No. Oh man, huh? It's quite amazing, huh?
it is.
How did all this come into existence? And you can say it's an illusion and stuff, and it might be if you go into that exploration, but it also doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It wants to live itself like this. It wants to dream itself like that. And wow, if
Also,
we
nothing about that is in our hands. Nothing.
absolutely, when we have some moments of joy in it,
Yeah.
thank you, huh? Far out. Yeah, just that seeing. Mm. And that is kind of again and again and again. So lucky. Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so
See,
much.
and then it just wants to hug and kiss and snuffle and schnuckle and
Yeah.
love and overflow, huh?
Yeah. To you all.
Absolutely. Mwah.
Thank you.
Mm. Mm. See, and everybody is infected by that. Judith.
Hey, Meike,
Hi.
can you hear me at the moment?
It's always a bit far away. It's funny, but
Amazing.
I can hear.
Let's see if I put a bit more
That's better.
sound. So, is this better in the
Yes.
moment?
Great. Yes. I make you louder.
I did that too.
Yeah.
It's so good to be reminded, huh? Gosh,
Yes.
it's, how
So
often I've
good.
heard it and how often it loves to hear it again.
Same here.
It's never boring somehow,
No.
which is quite interesting. But
Yeah.
it needs to hear it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's so
Same here.
beautiful.
Yeah, I love it too. love that exploration again and again. Oh, how often have we explored this
Oh
already?
man.
And it just as if it every time another door opens
Mm,
to the bigger seeing.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah, that is a flavor of soul richness, to the richness of that inquiry. And it doesn't matter that it is over and over again the same.
Mm.
It's
No,
and
doesn't.
it is so interesting to feel how the system drinks it over and over and oh
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love these stories that I've heard also from Ramana. I mean, you've heard that pretty sure also. When Papaji was there with Ramana, and Papaji's parents were in Pakistan, and there was the war between the Hindus and the Muslims, and there was a big killing going on. And Papaji's parents were Hindus, and somehow he thought he didn't have to go there because they were only his dream parents.
Mm.
And, this kind of a little bit of a confusion somehow.
Yeah.
And somebody had told Ramana about it. And so Ramana had a talk with Papaji. And so Papaji again, he said, they're just my dream parents. I don't need to do anything. It was
Mm.
about that doing thing,
Mm.
And Ramana said, then go in the dream
Mm.
and take care about your parents. It's
Mm.
always been touching me
Ah,
because,
beautiful.
there's been that idea of so-called spiritual bypassing, and, that's kind of a big word.
Mm.
And Ramana has never seen it like that or expressed it like that, at least what I've heard.
Mm.
So, and he said to Papaji, I will be with you. So
Mm.
it's a big story about it, but I thought it was very, very touching.
Mm.
Also, when his mother came to stay with him at the end of her life, he took care about her.
Mm.
Was there when she took her last breath.
Mm.
So it's not that
It's
not
not that
doing.
detachment, huh? There's not that detachment.
It's
Uh,
yeah,
it's really, yeah, both at the same time, I would say. Huh? This divinity, and what we know, and at the same
yeah,
time, daily life and expressing
absolutely,
what we know. In a sense.
absolutely, yes.
Mm.
Being in flow and letting it flow from the source.
Yeah,
That's very lucky when that can happen.
yeah, and that's also each day. Yeah, you could say
Each day,
what we practice without a harshness around practice, but just that we have the opportunity over and over again.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Mm.
So it's not being a certain way, huh? It's just, if possible, going with the flow of what's coming from the source, if possible. And we are the lucky ones. We have, I don't know, moments of clear seeing again and again. That is, I would say, absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And such a support to do it together. Yeah, wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Brings gratefulness. Mm. Mm.
Gratefulness, such a beautiful word, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. And then there's that drinking and kissing. Which
Absolutely.
is so
It just opens up. It's just that.
mm,
It's a flow, huh? Isn't it? It's
mm. The yumminess of it, huh? Mm.
Mhm.
Mm. 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 And then it's that simplicity, yeah? That's
Oh,
oh gosh,
simple.
it's just
Mm.
simple.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
So simple. Makes
Mm.
life so simple.
Mm.
Mm. Deep trust and settled in a way.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Then those qualities of trust, they are so naturally there.
Yes.
It's not a sense of I need to trust somehow, which also comes up in this whole, but this trusting is just
Yeah.
there.
So natural, exactly.
Natural then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a difference from I should trust or I need to trust or
Yeah.
that me.
Yeah. Or I don't trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm. And it's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beauty is then trusting has nothing to do with a sense of I, huh?
No, nothing.
Not at all.
Just I'm here, huh? It's like
Yeah,
here-ness or
yeah.
very full.
Yeah.
Feels always very full to me.
Mhm. Mhm. Here too. Yeah.
The fullness in the emptiness.
Yeah. Mm. And the beauty I feel also now is then it's so ego, right? It's so there's nothing in between, no higher, no lower. It's just
Heart to heart.
heart to heart, loving the moment. Yeah. Mm. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you all.
Mm.
Thank you for the beautiful co-generation we do.
Mm.
And I love
Like,
to be part of this so much. Mm. Mhm.
Beresha.
Meike. Just a moment
Yep.
to kiss the moment
Kiss,
with
let's kiss
you
the,
and all.
let the moment kiss us.
Yeah. Your words are so, I don't know. God is speaking something like this, you know. So to the point.
Nice when it's resonating.
Mm.
Very happy to hear. Mm.
Yeah, and for me it's the pain. Eh? If something hurts, I know I'm going in the hamster loop. So, and I love it. I love it to holding the hand of the hamster.
Yeah,
Wow,
me too.
what a great one. Whew.
That little paw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm. The little paw, yes. Good one. Mm.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you. I mean, what? No words needed anymore.
No. Oh, no. Beautiful friends. Mm. Mwah. Love and kisses and peace. Thanks all for showing up. Ciao.